Hello friends, welcome back to Aurab Associates. Today we will model overhead water tank and lift machine room in our structure. Presently we are at story 8, but for modeling the bottom slab of lift machine room and overhead water tank we have to define or add another story in our structure. So go to edit stories and grid system, modify / show story data, right click of mouse at story 8, add story, keep existing story height. Here I will take 7 feet, then number of stories 1, insert above story 8, and this will take data from story 8. Okay, press OK, refresh view. OK. Now we are at story 9. We are interested to model the bottom slab of overhead water tank in this portion and the bottom slab of lift machine room in this portion. So we don't need other parts, that means other slabs, columns, frames, etc. So we are deleting them. We can delete this portion also. Now this is the landing slab. Here you can see this is the landing slab which is modeled between story 9 and story 8. But in practical we don't need any landing slab or waist slab between our roof or story 8 to story 9. So we can select them and delete them. Delete the beam also. Delete the beam also. Then select this waist slab and this waist slab which is between roof and story 9, that means between story 8 and story 9, and delete them. Now I am interested to delete this slab and beam also. Now we can model a beam here. Take property B12 by 21 and model this one here. Now before modeling the bottom slab of overhead water tank and lift machine room, we have to define its property. So go to define section property, slab section. Here at first I am taking the copy of slab 6 inch one way. Okay, add copy of property. Just name it overhead water tank bottom. I will take 9 inch. Just provide 9 here. Okay, other will remain same. Press OK. Then take copy of slab 6 inch two way. Go to add copy of property. Name it lift machine room bottom slab. I will take here 9 inch. Now as we have already discussed earlier that in case of two-way slab we can consider our slab as shell also. Okay, so here I am taking this one as shell thick. Why shell thick I am discussing later. Just provide here 9 inch. Okay, also modify this property. Because I am interested to consider all two-way slab as shell and all one-way slab as membrane. Okay, so modify this one. From here I am selecting shell thin. Okay, so let me discuss why I have taken the lift machine room bottom slab as shell thick, as you can see here. Okay, here if we go to draw, then draw dimension line. You can see the dimension of this span is 6 feet 10 inch or 6.83 feet. Now go to a calculator. 6.83 multiply this one with 12, then divide this one by 10. That means span divided by 10. Here our last limit was 8.19 inch. But we are taking here 9 inch. That's why we are considering this shell as thick. Okay, now go here and from here select the property slab lift machine room bottom 9 inch. Okay, then draw this one at this panel. Fine. Similarly, change the property of this slab. This was slab 6 inch two way previously. Now we are changing it to the lift machine room bottom 9 inch slab. Okay, at this portion we have to model overhead water tank bottom slab. So select draw floor again. Now from here we have to take slab 9 inch, that means overhead water tank bottom 9 inch. Here our local axis will be 0 because our slab is one way at x direction already. So from here we can select the grid, this grid. Okay. Now we have to model the top slab. We have to model the top slab of overhead water tank and lift machine room. So what we can do, we can just go to edit stories and grid system, modify / show story data, right click of mouse, add a story, keep existing story height. This time I am taking the height as 6 feet, other will remain same. Press OK, refresh view. Okay, okay, fine. Here presently we are at z equals 91 feet, that means story 10. Now we have to model the side wall for overhead water tank. Fine. Before that we have to define its properties. So go to define section property, wall section. You can see we have defined lift wall 10 and spandrel 10, but we didn't define side wall for overhead water tank. Okay, we can take a copy of this property, name it as side wall. Just name it as side wall 8 inch. So here I will take shell thin. I am just explaining why this is or you can take 9 inch here. You can take here 9 inch or 10 inch, so that you can consider this one as thick. I am just explaining this later. Here I am taking 10. Now consider this one as shell thick. Fine, and go to modifiers. Here I am not interested for cracked section analysis of wall, so I am taking here 0.7. If you are interested to consider the cracked section, okay, you can take 0.35, but I am interested to consider the uncracked section of shear wall here, so I am taking here 0.7. okay, also modify its property. Initially we thought about considering the cracked section of shear wall, but this will not be economical, so I am changing its modifiers. Okay, so that means if you need to consider its property as cracked, you have to take 0.35. If you are interested to consider its property as uncracked, you have to take 0.7 here. Okay, this is just your judgment. ETABS has both property or both option. Okay, so just let me explain why I am taking here shell thick. Here go to draw dimension line. The length of this panel is 8 feet 9 inch. Go to calculator. 8.75, multiply this one with 12, then divide this one with 10. Okay, we could take this one as shell thin because our limit is 10.5 feet. So go to define section property, wall section, side wall 10, modify, and just consider this one as shell thin. Okay, fine. Okay, now we can model the side wall. So go to wall. From here just select the property side wall 10. Of course select auto pair as yes, otherwise you have to provide this leveling manually. So from here I am just starting the modeling of overhead water tank side wall. You have to model this one from the top story. I hope you already know about this. Okay, now go to edit. Okay, from here Okay, from here to here. Okay, and from here to here. We don't need to model the side wall at this portion again, because there is a wall already present at this position. Okay, now we can delete this beam. Okay, but if we need to delete this beam, we have to divide this one. So select the frame and the joint, go to divide frame, break at intersection with selected frame and joint, apply. Okay, now we can delete this one, because in real we do not provide here any beam. We can rest the slab over the side wall, so delete them. By this way we have completed modeling of lift machine room and overhead water tank in our structure. Now we will check either there is any error in our modeling. So go to analyze and go to check model, select all, press OK. Okay, you can see that model has been checked and no warning messages were generated. So in next class we will see how we can calculate earthquake for this structure. That's all for today. See you in the next tutorial. Thank you.